Welcome to the French Drain Man channel. I'm Robert Sherwood, and I'm here to show you the best way to install non-woven geotextile fabric that's double punched. Okay, so you see these strips? Those were from too much overlap, and we went ahead and cut. Well, there's probably about 5 inches there, 6 inches the guys cut so that they didn't have a heavy overlap. We only want a couple inch overlap. Now, I'm showing you this for a reason, that we went really deep here to get the water out of this yard. So we had 6-foot fabric, and we still had to put a little, see, that's it. Now, the reason why we preach, be careful with the overlap. See, look at all this is cut. Because this is double punched, it ups the flow rating to an insane rate. It's truly amazing, and that's why we do it. The problem with non-woven fabric, if you don't double punch it, you don't get the root penetration into the fabric, which is key, because the water travels down the root system versus capillary action and gravity. I mean, that's simple physics, man. It works, you know, through those two measures of physics, gravity and capillary action. So anyways, the fabric, look at that. No more than 2 inches overlap. Hold yourself to that tolerance. It's time consuming and it's tedious. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? The amount of time that goes in to doing a system with fabric. It's truly amazing. You know, it probably adds, well, it takes us twice as long. If we just went ahead and dug out the dirt, threw a pipe in with some stone, covered it up, we could get out of here in half the time. But our MO is, we build French drains that last forever. We build French drains to last forever. And the only way you're going to get a French drain to last forever is if you're using non-woven geotextile fabric that's double punched. It's going to up your flow rate. It's going to keep your aggregate clean. You're not going to end up with mud, clay getting in between the voids of all the stone. That's what kills a system. It works less and less each year until one day it doesn't work at all. And we're pulling those systems out. Every third job we unearth a failed French drain system. So we're well aware of what failure looks like. Failure looks like a system with no fabric. It looks like when you use a pipe with a sock on it and you do not wrap the aggregate. You can't get the water to the pipe once all the voids are plugged with clay. So I see a lot of people, this is so key, so important that you take the time to trim your fabric and not just wad it up in a ball, because those punched holes, when you overlap it, they don't line up. So you're not going to get water through it. If you don't pull it tight and you have wrinkles in it, again, you're not going to get the water in it. So that's where you hear other contractors say, that don't work. The fabric don't work. Well, it's because they never knew the proper installation of a really good fabric. And there's so many fabrics out there. There's literally tens of thousands of fabric out there. Most of the time they're using a fabric that's not intended for drainage. And I do know that there's some fabrics that are at Home Depot, Lowe's, and Menards, and they say they're for drainage and they're for soil separation, but they don't work. They don't work because they don't have them punched. That's what ups the flow rating. All right, everybody, until the next video.